Welcome to Jayco's Jamboree. Okay, so we talked about some of our favorite features of the 29MV, but there are a couple of items that I wish were different. The first is the setup of the front TV. As you can see, the TV is mounted on an arm over the cab. The arm just isn't long enough, and it sort of runs into the wall here. Also, it comes with a Blu-ray player, which we aren't going to use. We wanted to put maybe like a game console or something else here in its place, but everything is wired through this cabinet, and there is no way to access the inside of this cabinet except for to take this panel off, which is where the electrical is. I don't like that. It should be a little bit easier to do plug and play. So something else that I wish was a little bit different is that in the overhead bunk, there are no power outlets. So our guests, when they're here and they want to charge their phone, they actually have to create some sort of like wire bridge to the outlet that's over here. That's a really big space, and it's actually quite great. Just could use a power outlet. We're here with one that might be specific to our model, but it's still a gripe of mine, and that's the door. It squeaks a lot going down the road, no matter what we do. On top of that, if it's not latched really securely, it actually flaps a little bit. I'm not sure if this is right. We may have to visit the dealer, but I can tell you that the door latch itself is only held together with 2 screws, and it's really just a sandwich of the outside and inside pieces that squeeze together. I just think it should be different. While we're talking about the difference between the 2021 and the 2017, there's another thing I'm pretty disappointed in, and that's that in the 2017 there was a cabinet here that rolled out. It was a separate piece, and when it did, there was additional counter space that was provided by it. That was a nice feature, and we really used it in the rental that we had. I miss it here. Another gripe I have has to do with the quality of materials that went into the Greyhawk for 2021. Prior to buying this model, we rented a 2017, and a couple of things here are a step backwards. One of the big ones is the countertops. They were a solid surface before, and now it's like almost a painted surface. I've actually already nicked it. It was very easy to do. A knife just fell on it. I'm not really sure how well this is going to hold up. I wish these were different. This is supposed to be a higher end model. We're over by the dinette because there's something I'd like to point out that's a little disappointing. In the 2017, you were able to access the underseat storage with a drawer here. It was a nice feature, and you could really put some stuff there. I actually liked it for putting dog food, dog bowls. Not available here. Instead, what we got was this piece of plywood under the seat, and it's unfinished, and there aren't any hinges or anything like that. I think that they could have probably finished this and provided something a little bit neater. On the subject of unfinished plywood, this is the underside of the bed, and it's a sheet of plywood. They could have probably finished this. While we're griping about things back here in the motorhome, the location of the power outlet here isn't so great. I wish it was next to the bedside. Instead, it's on the side of the step. And it's really in the way when you're sleeping or walking at night and have cords here. It's not a great place for it. Like and subscribe to Jayco's Jamboree. We're going to do a whole bunch more fun videos over the 2021 camping season. You can even hit the little bell and get notifications of our next videos. We'll see you all soon.
Jayco's Jamboree. Chicka pow pow. Jayco's Jamboree. Chicka pow pow. Jayco's Jamboree. Chicka pow pow. Chicka pow pow. Chicka pow pow. Jayco's Jamboree.